Hi everybody, Mrs. Foot here, ready to read another great book for you. It is called The Tiny Seed by Eric Carle, and I have permission from Scholastic to read it to you. I'll read the words and I'll show you the pictures. The Tiny Seed. It's autumn. I can show you that. The strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is a tiny smaller seed than all the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? One of the seeds flies higher than all the others. Up, up, up it goes. It flies too high, and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts, and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on by, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. So there's the tiny seed right down there. There's the other one. One seed drifts down onto the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it off with the others. So there's the tiny seed. There's the one that won't grow. Finally, the wind stops, and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. Oh, a bird comes by and eats one of the seeds. But the tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not see it. Now it's winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they're going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch. But the tiny seed lies very still, and the mouse does not see it. Now it's spring. After a few months, the snow has melted, and it is really spring. The birds fly by, the sun shines, rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full, they start to burst open a little. Now they're not seeds anymore. They're plants. First they send roots down into the earth. Then their little stems and leaves begin to grow up toward the sun and the air. There's another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It's a big fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and all the rain from one of the very small new plants. And then that little plant dies. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry! But finally, it starts to grow into a plant. So there's the one that got pushed out by the weed. And there's the one growing. The warm weather also brings the children out to play. They too have been waiting for the sun in the springtime. One child doesn't see the plant as he runs along and oh, he breaks one. Now it cannot grow anymore. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing really fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. And look, a bud, and look, a flower. But what's happening? First there's footsteps, then a shadow looms over them, then a hand reaches down. and breaks off the flower. There's the tiny seed right there with 3 leaves. And there's the little boy picking the flower. Oh, you're going to like the next page though. A boy has picked a flower to give to his girl. Now it's summer. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on and on. It does not stop. The sun shines on it. The rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. All summer long, the birds and the bees and the butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Butterflies, so beautiful. Now it's autumn again. The days grow shorter, the nights grow colder, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some of the flower's petals drop off, and they sail along with the bright leaves over the land and back down on the ground. So there's his petals coming off. There's all the leaves falling. The wind blows harder. The flower has lost almost all of its petals. It sways and bends away from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower's seed pod opens. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail far away in the wind. Oh, that's the end. And now I think the book will start all over again. Pretty sure it does. The Tiny Seed by Eric Carle. Thank you so much for listening. I'll be back again with another book very soon. Bye-bye.